Aloha, it's starting to rain, which is glorious. If this island is literally a spiritual, physical, biomass consciousness entity, which the native Hawaiians and Polynesians believe, so if you're gonna laugh at me for that, you can laugh at a whole culture, which is not cool. So yeah, not just me being weird, even though I am weird. Weird is just a sign of awesomeness. Sorry, I'm eating some sour gummy worms. Sour gummy bears. Yeah, so basically, work was awesome tonight. I really like everyone there. Joe's especially cool. He's the bartender I've been working with. And I took the beginning of the shift to have him write down like every recipe the way he does it. I wrote it down. He told me, and I'm gonna study that so when I show up to work next day, I just kill it. It's just gonna be about finding where stuff is, and they'll see what I made of. They love me so much. I, do great at the tips. Like today we made, let's see, like $70 in cash tips plus like $275. So we made like $350 between us, and then we'll get the servers tips as well. It's not that much money, to be honest, in this industry, especially for the amount of work we do behind the bar. But yeah, whatever. It's better than I was making busing, and yeah, they all realize who I am and what I'm made of, and I don't have to talk about dumb stuff like most places. Like most places, I really have to dumb myself down to be accepted, and there's people that get what I'm saying, there's people that don't, but they all respect me for just being me, which is so unique for me. So the manager today was like, what do you think would happen if we all just took our masks off? He's like, you know what? We have this mandate for 2 more days. I mean, and technically they were not allowed to say much because it's fucking YouTube. Love you, YouTube. Not talking shit, I promise. Sorry, the Google owners. I promise to stay within the boundaries of your slave master stuff. Yeah, so yeah, so the owner was just like, the manager just joked about that. So I took my mask off and rocked the whole shift bartending without it. And I could tell they loved it. He loved it. No one else did. And I wasn't a dick about it. Most people were just regulars at the bar, and everyone else, I mean, let's be real. There's entrees that are over $60. It's a very conservative group going there to eat. And unfortunately, the mask came down to, I have to be careful down these topics. I'm going to stop. Politics. Politics somehow affected people's opinion on the mask. What does politics have to do with your safety and your health? I don't know. Please answer me if you disagree, but what it came down to was the federal government, they ended the funding to the state for having the lockdown be especially harsh. So the day they did that is pretty much right when they said, hey, the masks are dropping. We love small businesses. So 2 days, and since I have off tomorrow, that means I'm fucking done with the mask. I don't have to wear that mask again. Maybe if I ride the bus tomorrow. Yes, because I'm gonna be going to like, who knows, maybe I don't have to do shit. I could just walk everywhere and never wear a mask again. Thank you, God. Such a symbol. I mean, a bartending gig for breakfast at the Denver airport where it was the best position ever. I literally went to bat against 800 people gunning for the job at a job fair and got the first yes from them. And then COVID took it. It took my mom from me. My mom couldn't have her primary caregiver, me, even come visit her for over a year. She went backwards in health and then died. I had friends commit suicide, overdosed while their probation officer wasn't staying in contact with them because of the lockdown, die from stress, all in the restaurant industry. Us restaurant folk, I'm not trying to play the victim card, but we got hit hard. And then we're the ones who are stuck wearing masks after everyone else can sit in a restaurant and eat and drink. It's like a muzzle. It's degrading. If anyone has PTSD or like any repressed memories that like cause them anxiety with something over their mouth, too bad. Colorado never even gave me my unemployment. I just stopped trying. Months and months and months. They just expected me to live with nothing. This is like me having paid taxes and paid so much. I worked my ass off. And I make great money. I always have. And all that money is going to the government. But when shit hits the fan and they change things to make it so that, like, we're all more scared and willing to do whatever the fuck they say, then they pay us all off with money, but they didn't pay me. The fuck is that about? It's bullshit is what it is. So, that mask, not even talking about saying it works or it doesn't work, because I don't give a fuck, man, honestly. That's not what I'm talking about, because that's what YouTube would shut me down for talking about. Seriously. What I'm saying is that mask is a goddamn symbol of 2 rough years. And I'm done with it. I'm done with it. And on to the regularly scheduled programming. So work was great, and yeah, I didn't wear a mask, and it was glorious. And yeah, tomorrow there's a job fair at 11 a.m. at Maui Brewing Company. So I got a 10 spot of quarters, $10 worth of quarters, and a roll. And I think I'm gonna wake up bright and early, start my laundry at 8, finish it at 10, and then roll down to that job fair. Wearing this. Looking like way too much. Maybe I'll just use the regular tie, but maybe not. Yeah. Life's good. Continue on my path. I think Sky still has me on the schedule Sunday, which means that it's in the air whether I'm working or not. So I guess it's gonna come down to the chat I had with the manager. And maybe I'll just proposition coming in as an actual photographer, giving them 20%, and just charging people for photos. I'm home, it's quiet time, love you. Good night, sleep tight, see you in the morning. Blessed dreams, I love you.